Alright, so let me explain what it is we're actually doing. So, we're in Tasmania, we're going to the Tasman National Park, and we're doing a track called the Three Capes Track. I've done a lot of walking, hiking, you know, with hunting and that sort of thing. This is my first organised hike. This is my first trail as such, because normally with hunting and that sort of thing, you sort of set a base camp and then you hike out from there each day and that sort of thing. So, my longest one's been 5 days. So this is a 4-day hike and we're staying in huts. So it's going to be actually quite a luxury. So I'm not carrying a stove and I'm not carrying a tent, which makes me feel like I've forgotten something important, but I haven't, because in the huts they provide gas stoves, so we can cook our food on and that sort of thing, boil our water, etc. And there's huts with bunks. So I'm not carrying a tent or a sleeping mat. I've just got my pillow, sleeping bag, liner, etc. So yeah, which means I can afford in my pack some more luxuries, which means I've got heaps of food, which is great because I love eating. And also I've got a big puffer jacket and that sort of thing, things I would normally never fit in my pack. So yeah, this is going to be quite cool. First day is only 5Ks, because we've got the boat journey, so the National Park Service drop us off with one of their boats on the beach, and then we hike, I think it's like 5Ks to the first hut, so it's going to be a cruisy start. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. Alright, so all checked in. Check-in's at the Port Arthur Historical Site. So I've got my pass, which connects to my pack, and then my booklet, which has the maps and information and stuff like that. I came super early, which is good, so I'm going to have a look around the Port Arthur site, get some food, make sure I have a really nice full belly before we start, and yeah, and just chill out really. Just got to relax today. Today's a cruisy day. So I'm going to read some of this booklet, eat some food, and then get ready to go. The boat is at 11, so I'll be down at the jetty before then, get on the boat, and they'll take us to the starting point of the track. So this is the walk. So starting up at Denmans Cove, down to Surveyors Hut, it's day 1. Then around the Cape to Monroe Hut, that's day 2. Then on day 3, I get to stash my pack and go out to the Cape and back, which is great, and then pick up my pack at Monroe Hut and then finish off at Reticuna Hut. I'm probably mispronouncing that. And then that's day 3, and then day 4 from there all the way to the finish line. So it's a long day on the last day. So the Port Arthur Historical Site is essentially a ruined fort kind of thing, but it was a prison. It was a convict prison and convict labour camp. So the convicts, when they were sent down to Australia, they were sent to places like this, and then they were put to work, and they were put to work doing the business of the Commonwealth. Some were building ships, some were doing other stuff, getting this place ready for colonisation and that sort of thing. So yeah, it would have been a hard life for the people down here. But yeah, such a beautiful part of the world. So we begin. So I left the car in the car park. Now I'm just walking down to the dock to catch my boat, which leaves at 11:30, but they want me on the dock by 11, which is in 10 minutes. Very excited. Let's go. So there was supposed to be 2 people starting the walk at this time, but the other guy hasn't shown up, so it's just me today, and it's pretty awesome. I've got a private boat ride, got the whole place to myself except for the crew. So yeah, let's get started.
beach.
Thanks very much.
Down there, thank you. Enjoy having the truck to yourself. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, very
Good day today.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
There we go. Alright,
Sweet.
ready when you are.
Thanks, guys. I'll wait for that to come back in.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you later. How good is this? Just being dropped off. This is amazing. Beautiful spot. There goes my ride. This is going to be cool. I've got the whole track to myself. I'm told that's extremely rare. The skipper and the guide were awesome. We got to go see some stuff that we don't always get to see because they said the conditions were just so nice that we were able to go like right around the Cape side. And yeah, so super fun, super awesome. And yeah, look forward to getting this track underway. Denmans Cove, pretty nice spot. Alright, this is a nice touch. Bit of a fixed compass here. North and south. Very nice. I can hear my boats taking off now. They're away. Let's get this track started. The guide is telling me that they spent $20 million on this track, which is like, I guess is why tickets are $600 each. Obviously that gets you the boat tour, the huts, the access to the huts and everything as well, so it's pretty good. Jacket's already off. I'm hot. I get hot quick, eh? Like, but what a beautiful place to stop. I'm only like 0.7 of a kilometre in, but I'm gonna get my biltong out. Some track snacks. Should be good. I can tell that I'm the first person on the track today because I keep having to do the old Buzz Lightyear karate chop through all the spider webs. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's stunning. I can't believe how good the weather is today. The forecast was not this good. So very blessed. Just popped out of this pebbly beach. This is probably, we're 2.5 k's into the walk now. This is probably the last time I'll be at sea level until the end of the hike in 4 days' time. On 3 days' time. On the 4th day. You know what I mean. So we finish up at Fortescue Bay. That's where I get picked up again by the Parks and Wildlife people. So yeah. See you later, sea level. I'll catch you at the end. I don't know how well this is going to come through on camera, but I've just spotted the first hut. It's like a hut mansion. Holy moly. Wow. Let me give you a quick tour of the hut complex thing that they build up here. This is actually quite a ambitious feat that they've achieved here. So they've put in enough huts and just like facilities for cooking and toilets and that sort of thing to have a max capacity of 48 people. And I was speaking to the host ranger here, who's really nice, by the way. His name's Joel. He said that from September all the way through to June, they're fully booked at max capacity pretty much. And they said there's only a few weeks, like July, August, which we're in right now, that it's not. So like, it's crazy to have the place to myself by the sounds of it. Pretty amazing complex they've built. They've got sprinklers there, so in case of bushfires, the place is protected. I showed you the cabins just before. There's toilets just up the hill. Have a look at the kitchen facilities. So they got some barbecues out here. Got this dining area, so if the weather was real bad, like super windy, you can come in here. Easy to get out of the elements. They've got gas burners, heaps of them, kettles, pots, pans, anything you could want. All you gotta do is bring the thing you want to eat. That is cool. This is a very luxurious way to do a multi-day hike. There's a towel that I don't need. A bag liner. Alright, one of the cool gadgets that I've brought with me is a little pump. So, as we know, blowing things up with your breath can introduce a lot of bacteria and moisture into inflatable things, like pump up pillows and mattresses and that sort of thing. So, one of the cool gadgets I've got with me is this little Nightcore pump. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, very cool. Little Nightcore AP05C pump. Love it. Oh, it's gonna be good. So sleeping bag liner, good in cold environments because it's an extra little layer. But also, if you're not able to have showers and things like that, this protects your sleeping bag. It keeps it cleaner. Means you're not getting into your sleeping bag and introducing dirt and everything into the inside of your sleeping bag. Well, that's it really. Next thing I'm going to do, speaking of cleanliness, is give myself a bit of a clean. So I did get a little sweaty doing the 150 metre elevation up to this hut in the middle of the sun. So I'm just going to give myself a quick wipe down. These wilderness wipes. I used to use baby wipes, then I discovered these wilderness wipes. They're like a heavy duty baby wipe. They're bigger, thicker, hold more moisture. They're great to just wipe down your entire body, and that way you get to feel clean. This is the next best thing to having a shower when you're in remote areas. Whew, so now I'm squeaky clean. Got my fresh set of clothes on, so essentially I'm just wearing tomorrow's hiking clothes. And I'll just wear that for the evening until I hop in my bed. And now I'm just going to set up some things to charge. I'm going to charge up this camera. And it would be enough to charge up my phone if I had not left my phone charging cable in the car. So I won't be using my phone this trip. But, you know, my other devices. So my little air pump, my head torch, my handheld torch, this camera, I'll be able to charge all those devices up.